We're back in the Hype Cave. I got a special guest with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Philly's own Eness. You already know, man. Loch Ness Monster, king of battle rap, and you can't have it back. The 10th wonder of the world. Yachty, yachty, yachty. Lou, Philadelphia. In the building. What's up, Hype?
Listen, man, we gonna get right into it, bro.
For sure.
I've been following your career for, quite some time now.
For sure.
Like, first off, I want to give you your flowers because I feel like the flow is timeless, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you,
You
bro.
one of the guys that, you know how they say, like, the older you get, some people, they just get better with time. You get some people that kind of fall off.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You know, they be like, man, he sound dated.
Mm-hmm.
Or, it didn't adapt to the times.
Mm-hmm.
You got a unique flow. Like, let's talk about that. Like, where did that come from? Because before I let you talk about this, I noticed in like some of your bars, you talk about a lot of stuff. Like, you can go street, you can get serious.
Pop culture.
Then you get funny.
Yeah.
You get animated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where did that stem from? Like, who were some of your influences?
My upbringing. I was raised in the predominantly with females. So whatever they was into, that's what we was for. You know, I come from the era where you didn't have a choice as a kid. You just did what your parents told you to do.
Right.
So I grew up in a lot of pop culture, watching Alf, the Smurfs, Transformers, G.I. Joe, that stayed with me. Wrestling stayed with me, sports stayed with me, the karate joints when they used to come on Sundays, used to watch the karate flicks. So I incorporated all this in my childhood. And when I got to actually doing music and writing and record music, I found out that's an endless source for material. Any and everything can be used as material from the shows that we watch, the movies that we like, the stuff that we wear, the friends that we choose to pick, the ones that backdoors, the ones that betray us, all that is a source of material to write. And as MC, we are like a journalist of right now, the times that we're living in. And I tell every rapper, every time I see him, your most valuable possession is your writing. If you stop writing, then you cease to have power. And I just took all these things from my lifetime, all my trials and tribulations, and I put all those into my raps, the good times, the bad times, my shortcomings, when I win privately, when I win in public, you know what I mean? When people didn't have me in good graces, social media being a tool to where I can reintroduce myself in front of the fans. I take all these things in consideration and I put them into my material, and it resonates with the audience.
You know, like, I know your style isn't like his, but when I hear you, like, spit sometimes, I've heard verses like kind of like similar to Big, when Big would say, like, he took something like negative in a sense, like
black and ugly,
black and ugly as ever.
I do that all the time. I learned that from Big. I learned from people like to embrace. We are all, I would say, creatures of habit. So habit, being a creature of habit, you don't want nobody saying anything bad about you or toward you or playing you or making you look bad in a certain light. Well, I've learned by, my trials and tribulations to embrace the flaws. And I learned one of those I never understood why he said that. Like, why would you tell people that you aren't, traditionally good looking? And I understand now. When you take that power away from them, then they have nothing to say because you already put it in their face. And that's just one of the main tools psychology
Like on that
use.
verse on the Cosmic Care freestyle, I don't think they make designers for us chubby guys.
Exactly.
Like, I remember that and I was like, yo, that shit. But it's kind of like
It's true.
the 8 Mile movie, how Eminem was kind of like.
That's it. That's again, like I call it the 8 Mile factor of MCing. It's taking what you think of as flawed to me, I take it in from you, and by saying it and admitting and embracing it, now what you gonna say? You don't have nothing to say. I know I'm funny looking. What's up now? But, however, I got this and this and that.
Yeah.
You feel me what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I pride myself on, embracing the flaws.
So you use that often in the battles.
And have people see that I'm not a superhero. Because we think of rappers as superheroes, they're gangsters, they can shoot everybody, kill everybody, beat all the cases, freak all the women, have all the money, and what about your shortcomings? You didn't have one bad day?
Yeah.
And that's not human. I like to make myself as humanly impossible because it's a lot of people out here that's not having their way out here.
Everybody got some type of skeleton or some type of flaw. They got beat up at some point in life.
Exactly. So I like embracing that as opposed to always making myself up like I can't be hurt or I can't be touched. I can't go through a girl breakup or have a bad day or, just because as an artist, like, your leg broke. How your leg broke? You Ness. You got money, go and fix it. Your girl left you, she cheated on you. How? You Ness, go fix it. So they think everything is just at a snap of a finger, you can fix it. And sometimes that's not the case. Most times that's not the case.
So you use that like in your battles, you feel like it's helped you over the years?
Yeah, well, with the resurgence of the Diddy being in the algorithm, it's taking a toll on me. Like I can't get away from it. It's like when when something comes up good in the news pertaining to him, it's like, oh, you got left behind. He's still doing this thing. When something bad comes up in media, it's like, that's your man. Ain't that your man? Like, that's your man. You seeing with all the goofy stuff that he got going on? Like, nah, that's not my man. This is not my man when he winning, when he go do a big deal. Like, it's not my man. It's like, oh, man, he left you behind. You should be a part of that. But when something is negative light, then that's my man. They want me to own it.
So, obviously now that, Diddy's locked up, whatever, when you got battles coming up, are you already like, yo, I gotta write something just in case, because you already know it's coming? Like the jokes and all that?
I know it's coming, but I still don't prepare for it because I think people's just like, I'm over it, and I lived it.
Yeah.
But people not over it. And sometimes whoever I'm battling, they can write it in a way where it feel like it just came on TV yesterday and it can resonate with the crowd. So going forward, I start to, do the pre-rebuttals, try to predict what they're going to say, but you just can't never prepare for something like that, especially with all the stuff that came out in the media in the past 2-3 years. It's like they want to hear what they want to hear. And if you can write it in a way where it resonate with the crowd, it's going to be impactful and it's going to be effective.
When some of these like accusations and all that, I ain't gonna like kill you with the Diddy question, but did it, like some of that be like, dang, that was crazy? Does this still, they got the documentary out now? Did some of that make you feel like, yo, damn,
yeah, dude, because I've personally lived with them, you know what I'm saying, in the same quarters for a year or two, so I got some type of personal connection as far as us living in, around each other and working in. Like I worked with Diddy for the past 2, 3, 4 years. Not like past, but I'm talking about like early in my career. Like I was seeing him every day for 2 or 3 years.
Right.
So not to have some type of connection or relationship with him is just not feasible. And I just say that all the stuff that come out, I didn't see any of that. And of course we heard the rumors, but our relationship was strictly professional. Like he admired that, like I was a barsmith. And I love rapping and writing and creating rhymes and creating and recording music. And we just celebrated that. So we never got into all the messy stuff that the media has unraveled in the past 3 years.
Now I remember he, just watching, the whole Making It band. He was like, every time he used to rap, he used to be gassed off your your bars.
And that created a riff with the other members.
Okay.
And you see how that played out. But all in all, I love the experience. I learned a lot. And I'm a testament to being a resilient artist. I'm still here. Still got my brother Hype doing this thing. Hype still reach out to me, so I must be doing something right.
Yeah. You stayed in the algorithm, man. Like, I always see you popping up part of the algorithm with your bars. You know what I think is dope with you though too? Because you don't have to do nothing goofy. Over these years since I've known you and I've seen you just from the outside as well, you ain't never been like, you know how like you see certain rappers or it could be athletes. They start beefing or they do something goofy online just to kind of get clicks or say something crazy. Like you've been part of the algorithm for strictly being nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really not, like most people gotta do something crazy.
And I get shaded for that too.
Yeah.
Like we know you can rap. What else? You the only rapper in the city ain't beefing nobody. Like, you're not supposed to. Like, I don't get it. I come from an era where talent was trumps everything. Like, I never had to do something else other than be good at my craft. Now you gotta be a killer, you gotta shoot him in the head in front of everybody, the police gotta arrest you, you gotta get a lawyer, you gotta beat the body, you gotta come back home, do music. It's like, no, I'm good at what I do. It should stop and start there. But, to answer your question, I just never never prided myself over the extra shit. I've always prided myself over being nice as fuck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, whatever came with that, then, you know what I mean, so may be it. I crossed that bridge when it came. But I never was the clout chaser. I got a beef with this one. I always prided myself on being nice as fuck, and that was it. And that's all I still stand on to this day. That trumps everything. That trumps if you was a killer. It trumps how many ladies you had. Like, yo, when I start talking that shit, as a comparison to when you start talking that shit, people want to hear my shit more.
Like even with this whole Diddy thing going on, like I never really seen you looking for clout or, you know what I'm saying? Like some people trying to get a bag.
I got outed for that. A lot of the big media outlets, like I've been on, you know what I mean, No Jumper, I've been on Academics, I've been on the big three and Vlad. But for a while, they were staying away from me because I wasn't kind to going with the algorithm was doing by bashing Diddy.
They wanted you to kick his back in.
They wanted me to kick his back in.
Yeah.
So I didn't really pop up on the outlets as my other counterparts did because I wasn't going down that route. And I believe then and I believe now, me and Diddy, the business that we did was A1. He never did no funny business with me, so I don't have no grounds on coming public and saying we didn't have any good business endeavors.
Even with this, you know, this everything going on, it's crazy. Like I know it almost feels like you knew who had ties with him, who had relationships with him from like, as far as like the industry goes. But it feels like as soon as this happened, it's like they kind of say, you know who your real friends are.
Yeah.
A lot of people like, they almost don't even want to, you know what I mean?
I was shocked by Jay's reaction, but I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand because this is big business. We talk about corporate America and a lot of dollars is being thrown around. And people just don't want that heat, that type of
Yeah, I seen Jay step all the way back.
It, but you know, it comes a time when you gotta just 6, 7.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So back we were just talking about how people looking for clout, different things like that, just trying to get clicks. Like, do you feel some of it, like some of the band members, like Chopper, I've seen Fred, other people talk about Dylan, and you know, except you, do you feel like they were just telling the truth, or do you feel like it was some form of clout, like, he might be capping a little bit?
Honestly, I'm not in their body, so I can't understand their heart and their soul and what's in their mind and heart and soul. So basically what I'm saying is everybody got their own truth. It's like somebody could come around here right now and flash a gun. He's going to remember it one way. You're going to remember it one way.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember, and the young lady's going to remember it one way. But it's all going to happen to us at the same time.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a different story.
Yeah. It's like in high school. We had to got into a fight. Like, yo, he got punched and knocked down. I'm like, yo, it was really like one punch, boy grabbed him. You know what I'm saying? But you would have said, yo, he got trashed.
Yeah, he got trashed, bro. It was over. Like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. So that's how I feel about the band when I see them on certain outlets and platforms talking about our experience. It's like, I can't challenge what they say because I see the canvas blue, you see it gray, she see it green, she see it yellow, but it's all the same spectrum.
Would you do another reality show if you asked to?
And a moment's notice.
Yeah.
It's the most funnest time I had in my life.
Have you been approached to like do anything like that? Like
I've been approached recently to do some things, but like with the high volume of reality shows and the way social media is catering to the reality shows and just the algorithm, as we keep saying, is just, it's just good for business, good or bad, because it puts you, it heightens your visibility and it puts you in front of an audience of people that you wouldn't normally be put in front of if you didn't have this big platform behind you or that you was on this big platform. So it does open doors and it closes some, but it opened more doors than it closes by being on reality TV.
Since, you know, obviously y'all, the band members, after making the band, y'all did like each at least try to pursue careers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did y'all ever try to like link up and try to do, or
we
did
was
y'all?
blackballed in a way because we was deemed uncontrollable and uncoachable. So I was selected to stay on a probationary period. I ended up getting a second deal in 2006, but I was never signed to Bad Boy directly. I always signed through a production deal. And that was the misconception with my situation. All the other guys, I didn't know how contractually they were bonded to Bad Boy, but I know I was bonded to Bad Boy through a production deal, not directly. So my situation was a little bit special. I retained my publishing, my merchandising, not with the first deal when we was in a group, but the second deal is when I kind of bossed up and kind of took more of my career by the reins instead of letting it boil down to 5 other members.
So contractually, you couldn't really work with the other band members like that? If
I
wanted to do like a tour
we
or
was on
something?
a probationary period. But after that, you know what I mean, the deal fizzled out in 09. So then we had all time in the world to get together and try to do, but we get approached by promoters every year to do a tour. And we still having same reoccurring problems, egos and scheduling. People don't want to come together and
I thought that would have been big for y'all, man.
We've literally left money on the table for 20 years, where other groups that came after us still continue to tour, i.e. Day 26, i.e. Danity Kane. They all from that making the band imprint thing.
Now, some of the people that were on the Bad Boy label, do you still like keep in contact with, like as far as like the higher
I talked to Stevie J. I talked to all the members of the band. We do a group chat every year because every year somebody asks us to do a reunion tour, but we never can seem to get over that hump. Stevie J, he's still a good friend of mine. D-Dot, these are all ex-Hitman producers, which was Puffy's team of in-house producers that kind of like directed all the traffic of the production, 90% of the production that was coming out of Bad Boy for over the past 20 years. I still talk to, shout out to Black Rob. Shout out to G-Dep. He just came home. R.I.P. Black Rob. I got to spend some time with him right before his demise, right before he passed. Loon, I talk to him every now and then. Haven't talked to him in the recent years, but I kept a relationship with some of the Bad Boy artists. Not all, but some of the Bad Boy artists over the years.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about this battle that's pretty much going viral recently.
Which one?
You and Bonnie?
Yeah, Bonnie, that shit was crazy. Bonnie went crazy. That was the best Bonnie I've ever seen. If you go watch Bonnie past battles, this is the hardest shit. But like I said, she had a lot of material with the Puff shit and all the shit that I had going on in the past. It's easy to write for artists like me because I have so much public L's that I took. It's just so easy. And shout out to Bonnie. It's not to shape Bonnie in a way because me and Bonnie did business last year. She actually got me a check on another league. Shout out to Public House Influence Battle League out in Dayton, Ohio. So she's a good friend of mine, but she really went in on me. Yeah. And then, she ended up being able to go on to the next joint. But shout out to Bonnie, that was just a good round. And I just wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't in the state of mind to go as hard as I should have went, as I should say.
So I know the battling now. Now I'm seeing people rap on beats again. I'm like, there's different leagues doing that.
No, for
that
sure.
was like a virtual joint, right?
Yeah, it's on Cameron's Killer Countdown.
Okay.
Actually, Cameron is that's his league, his virtual league, and I was asked to be a part by fellow Harlem Night Head Ice, which is a fellow battle rap brother of mine, and he asked me to be a part. I never knew I was going to make it that far. Like I beat 2 people, made it to the semifinals. Unfortunately, Bonnie got over on me, and that's what it is. It's battle rap, man. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. No, I think that's dope because it's like sometimes people feel like, I know you now not as much, but in like some sports like boxing, they feel like if you lose, you cook. You know what I'm saying? It's like with battle rap.
Yeah, I'm Deadpool. No matter how many times somebody can get over there and the masses can say they got over on me, I'm gonna be right back.
Still keep coming,
I'm gonna be right back. Right back. I'm Deadpool. I could never die. Like that's the one thing about Ness. I don't look old. I don't feel old. I don't like stomp my feet with this bitter attitude or life full of regrets. Every day is a win for me. Every day is a win. I get up and attack it just like I was when I was in my early 20s.
You going through the situation with Bad Boy, just with your career, there's something you would have done differently, or you just like take life as it is?
I just take life as it is. And I stand on what I stand on. I come from a Christian family. We have morals and ethics in our family, and those followed me all my life. And no matter what I was doing, I would never trade one for the other. Like I love that equally, I love this. And if these two can't coexist, then let the chips fall where they may.
Because I feel like it's been a thing, like people, it's all on, how you rate your success. So in your eyes, you might feel like, obviously you might have wanted to go platinum or something, but you're successful because you have something that, we were just talking off camera, like,
you know
we
how
ain't
hard
here
it is
forever.
to think to be something and actually follow it all the way out to it materializes? That's the hardest thing in the world. You got everybody telling you it won't happen. Imagine that. Imagine you get up like, yo, I want to play the clarinet. I'm gonna be the best clarinet player in the world. No, I'm telling you, I'm gonna pack stadiums. I mean, people gonna go come see me from far and long to play this fucking clarinet. Do you know how far-fetched that sound in the baby stages?
Yeah.
So to actually say, I'm gonna be a rapper, back when rap wasn't heralded as it is now. Remember, it was more street-oriented. If you wasn't doing street-oriented shit, you was an outcast. You was a nerd. You was a goofy. You was a fool. You was a fucking chump. Now to where the rappers, the most street guys in the world want to be entertainers. They want to be because it's not enough. And that's what the human psychology comes down to. We are unsatisfied motherfuckers. We don't like the way it's going. We always want better. We want bigger. We want more. We want this. We want that. We are never satisfied. I'm satisfied. If I die today or tomorrow, I did what I set out to do. Can't nobody come to me and say, you're a bullshitter. How? I said I wanted to rap. I became a rapper. What did you do? No, I always wanted to do clothes. Well, where's your clothing line? I have none.
Yeah.
Well, what are you
It's like they say, yo.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
It's like they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I want to be an architect, but you never build them. But you telling here rapper, man, you could have been way bigger than Future. How? You wanted to be an architect. You could have been bigger than the biggest architect. What stopped you? You're not handicapped. You don't get a check every month. What stopped you? Nah, because they was telling me I should do this. Well, that's your fault.
And with you is like, you could say, you left with your dignity. You ain't do nothing crazy.
I didn't die.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, Big had a successful career in past.
Yeah.
Look.
Pop, all of them, short careers. Short careers.
So at the end of the day, you got to like, do you want to live or do you want to have a successful career and then be cut short in your mid-20s? I'd rather live and be just mid.
Yeah.
I'd rather live and be mid.
Nah, that's real.
I'd rather live.
That's real, not sell out.
Yeah, I'd rather live and just have a mid-life. Like, yo, you mid. Cool. Play big, celebrate them every March 9th. But I'ma still be around here playing with my grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? That's no shade to Big and his family. Just saying, like, you gotta 6, 7. You gotta pick. You gotta pick. Like, it could have been cool, but I could have died in a plane crash. I could have been the most popular artist in the world, was on a worldwide tour, and then go down La Bamba, in the plane crash like La Bamba did.
That's
then
real,
what?
yo. That's real.
Then what? I'm popping as hell, but
though.
dead. Like, yo, he had the world tour.
He could have been this, what you could have been. Could have been, that's real.
Look at
that's
Mike.
Real.
Mike knew what it was coming. He named his last tour, This Is It. If that ain't a cry for help, like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
This will be my final tour. This is it.
Yeah.
And it killed him.
That's
Do you
real.
think if he looked back, if he had the chance to do it again, he was like, you know what? I'm going to do a tour for the people. And it's going to call it This Is It. And I'm going to work myself till I need extra medication for rest. And it's going to take my life. Yeah, that's the ticket. He gave his life to his fans. No, fuck the fans. I'm going to live my life, me, Blanket, and we going to chill. We going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Celebrate that old shit I did. No more new shit. Like, you either got to be, like I said, 6, 7. You got to take a pick what you want to do. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. You got the world telling you no, it's not going to happen. Your friends, they the biggest encouragement. Yo, I'm trying to do a podcast. How?
Yeah.
You ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck was Vlad? Who was the fuck Adam 22? Who the fuck was that? Nobody's.
A lot of them do be the ones closest to you that'll kind of try to
they
shit on
will
your dream.
fucking-
Or they want to hop on board later. Later when you're already, I'm sure you got approached after they're making the band.
Hell yeah.
And doing it like,
Every
yo,
drug
what's up?
dealer in the neighborhood wanted to throw money at my feet. Like, why y'all want to throw money now? Y'all couldn't even take me to the studio up the street. Nah, I don't got the licenses in the county. Yo, the studio is literally 5 blocks away from the project complex. You don't want to take me to the studio? Nah. But when I got on, I will take you to Connecticut with no license to a show.
Yeah, that's real though. That's real.
So I lived it all. I lived it all, and I still got more living to do. And
so that feeling though, when you got picked, like, what was that feeling like coming back down Southwest and like?
It's like a Willy Wonka chocolate factory ticket, the golden ticket type of feel. It's like you become alienated almost overnight. The same people that like, yo, go, make it for us. When you come back, it's like, man, what you got for us? Like, damn, y'all not happy for me?
And being like, you know, around Diddy, the different celebrities that you was, you know, you were grinding, trying to get on. Who was like, was there a moment that you felt like, dang, yo, like, I'm really in the room with such and such? You know what I'm saying? Like an A1 celebrity, like an A-list celebrity, like.
Again, it's the human psyche. It all becomes regular.
Blur. Yeah.
It all becomes, it starts off a blur, but then it comes regular. Like, it's regular. They go Puff over there. Like, okay, they go Cassie. They go Ryan Leslie. They go Baby and them. They go Jay-Z. They go Fat Joe. They go Beyonce. They got to understand I work with Puff. So Daddy's house was like a who's who of the industry. One day Pitbull and Timberland. The next day Shaq and Dwayne Wade. The next day Brandy and Ray J. J&B. Fat Joe, the Terror Squad, The Game, Black Rob.
Yeah, they all just popping up.
I'm seeing the whole industry, you know what I mean? And I'm just shooting the shit with them on a regular shit. So I seen people come, go. I seen people come, stay. You feel me? I seen people heat it up for 2 years and you never heard of them again.
So let me ask you this. He got said he's doing his time. Do you think at any point though he can do anything in the industry again, did he? You think like people will kind of put that to the side?
In an adult film industry and that type of era, he could probably prosper. That's his only like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be a solid secret investor in other endeavors. But as far as publicly, his go-to would be the porn adult industry. And I'm not even saying being an actor or a participant.
Yeah.
He could be selling products. He could be, you know, the butt plugs, you know what I'm saying?
The
baby oil.
So not musically, like if he was like, yo, 5 years go by, he wants to take an artist, put him under his wing.
Nah.
You don't think they just
Puff
cook?
I don't think he has the power to walk an artist
right now
through the door and make it that.
Because it's a little different, but you remember when R. Kelly got booked the first time, right?
Yeah.
They had the video.
Yeah.
That he
got out.
He got out.
Yeah.
I said, yo, that was his chance.
Yeah, that was his chance.
That was his chance because he dropped A Step in the Name of Love. He was like, he had a resurgence. People was like, oh man, he's back.
I don't understand. It's like
he just, I don't know.
Even though if you're a real good earner, you're at their discretion. And I never understood that. It comes like Cat Williams said on the Shay Shay Joint, it comes with a self-destruct button. You don't really have to do anything. Just your time is over. Look at the Drake Kendrick shit. Drake been spawning careers for the past 12 years. All of a sudden he's outed. All of a sudden.
I know.
All of a sudden, like, yo, just Kendrick Lamar right now.
I'll turn on you quick, bro.
He's literally helped careers. Like Dirk couldn't buy a bucket for 10 years. He do one song with Drake. Now he's in the mix. To where he can develop an artist. Well, Vaughn got some type of burn off that. You know what I mean? It's like,
I kind of feel like when Drake, when that whole the rap beef between him and Kendrick, I kind of feel like people took the opportunity to like kick him now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
It was like, yo, let's try to finish him on.
And I got to see it. I got to see the whole industry, and this is what happens all the time in just regular life. People will always do that to you. They will. Yo, I helped everybody. I don't give a fuck. Look at Paul Castellano. Look at any mob boss that ever rose to the top seat and got outed. It happens. That's why you always got to have those motherfucking subordinates and those correspondents every fucking where. Machiavellian, man. 48 laws. You know what I mean? Make a move before they make a move on you. You got to always be 20 steps ahead. You always got to move. This, that. It'll be ahead. 2 cars, 3 cars, a decoy, this, because there's always somebody working against you and you don't know. Sometimes they in the shadow. Sometimes they out in the open. But no, it's somebody working against you with your platform. You don't even know. Secretly somewhere with a candle in a room with the candles light around with a sounds like, I hope Hype doesn't make it.
I hope he
that
fails.
fucks my life up. one glimpse of light for him shuns my whole shit.
Bro, it's like we talked before this too. That's real. That's real. Because back years ago, you know, when I started with the DVDs and the mixtapes and all that, I was getting all that, bro. I remember then when I started throwing showcases, I used to get people like to inbox me because I ain't put them on the show. I'm coming to fuck you up.
That's fucked
I
up.
see you. I know where you're gonna be at. I know you're hosting the event in Philly. I started doing shows with, you remember the Tacony Billiards?
It's Cody Billiards, one of my favorite spots.
And I would get people from Jersey too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yo, I'm coming to fuck you up. Just for not either putting them on the flyer. I'm like, damn, you could have inboxed me and reached out. Maybe I would have put you on the next one.
Or save up your money and do your own show. You could have who the fuck you want on there.
That too.
You could have Jay-Z, Jadakiss, you headlining, Lil Baby, anybody. Do your own show. Why are you worried about being a standout at my show that I've saved my money up and gave to the fucking venue and got the shit together and paid the DJ for? Why am I, who you? Who are you?
I used to get artists mad at me when the flyer come out. This is after I got them, we on the show, everybody, this is your slot time, cool. As soon as the flyer pull up, yo, how come he in front of me on the flyer? How come he's bigger and I'm smaller? I'm like, bro, because you sent me a selfie in the mirror in your bathroom and the joint was foggy. And my man over here sent me a professional picture. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
You the JPEG.
Yeah,
you
gonna
kill me. Android
you gonna kill me.
From a Facebook post in 2009. Talking about, yo, this my flyer. This my fine.
Yeah.
So I just went through that with the Legends concert in Philly at Chuck's Alibi. Every DVD legend thought they were supposed to be on there and they wanted to do a whole 20-minute set to where I didn't even have my own set because I was fearful of people out in the event because they didn't get to perform. These people that didn't even drop music in 30 years. And we, come celebrate with us and everybody was up there like, yo, I was supposed to do another 2-3 songs.
Yeah,
bro, it's 2
I see there was a lot
this
of the
is not
legends
New
there.
York. It's 2 o'clock. We don't got no more time. It's time to wrap this shit up. We celebrated. We've been here since 10. We all had fun. We drunk. We got high. We high-five, chest bump, everything. It's over. It's over. On to the next. But, people want to relive the greatest moment in their life over and over again. Like I go back to that Al Bundy, Married with Children. I scored 4 touchdowns in Polk High.
Yeah, they keep talking about
76. Remember that?
Update the resume. Yeah, you gotta update the resume. Yeah, now that's real.
Like,
so
bro.
Speaking of Philly, put you on the spot with this one.
Got you.
I've been following, I've been a supporter of the Philly music scene. Being from South Jersey is so close. So I almost feel like a part of me is from Philly. I've been embraced. I mean, I used to go out there. Like I said, first time we linked up was your hood, down Barcha Village.
They done closed that joint down too, right?
The DVDs, you was on the mixtapes.
Mixtapes crazy.
Of mine, you always been a supporter of mine.
Sure.
Even Reed, me and Reed did, we had a mixtape series.
Shout out to Reed, the joint. I remember that.
The Read Between the Lines.
Read Between the Lines.
Yeah, it was a lot of different artists would come to Jersey too, because my whole thing was I was trying to bridge the gap, try to get Philly and Jersey to perform. What's your take on the Philly scene though, right now?
Philly is in a kind of special place. We definitely got some highlighted artists that's making some noise right now. We got a lot of veteran artists too that's making a resurgence, including myself. Meek still sit at the top spot. We got Beans and Freeway around here doing a political thing, a lot of positive things in the community. You got out here on his best trolling run, doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's doing what they need to do to further themselves, their survival. And I don't got no picks or I don't got no, how would you say it? I don't feel any type about anybody's doing. Because I ain't taking care of nobody but myself and me and mine. So whatever you gotta do to, you know what I'm saying, get the bread to come through without hurting nobody directly, then, you know what I'm saying, but you got Skrill out here popping. Damn, we lost YBC Duel too soon. Core out here doing this thing, Tierra Whack, Gilly and them with the podcast space. Like I said, Beans and Freeway with the political community activist shit they doing, and continue to push the envelope on doing music and the Freedom Thinkers Academy. You got Meek did a big profile concert last year. You know what I mean? And Philly has still got the wave. You know, we just won the bowl last year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't make it this year, but we made a valiant run. And Philly is just shit, man. Sixers is looking good. Tyrese Maxey heating up. Edgecombe heating up.
So you still got your Eagles gear and all
still
that?
bleeding green, you know what I mean? He's the guys. You know, I come from that 2004 graduating class. Like, I was there when McNabb,
Right. So what you think went wrong with this season?
DJ, Vic, that's a good
class.
friend of mine. Vic,
Yeah.
Bubba Chuck, good friend of mine. Like, these are good friends of mine. Even though they, by way of VA, they good friends of mine because they played for the city and they spent time here and they got to really feel the energy of the city. And they live with that, you know what I'm saying? And I live with that. So I always see Vic somewhere else, like, yo, he from Philly. Bubba Chuck, he's from Philly.
He got embraced, yeah.
Joey doing his thing, the skinny doing his thing. Like, Philly back. Even the old people that had a wave back then is resurging and having a wave.
Yeah.
All the old guys are still waving. All the new guys are. So I just like to see is that where it's now where all these energies can coexist and get money in the same space without nobody going at each other and tearing each other down, because we all have nothing. And just when we spoke off camera, one day we gotta go. And we can't take none of that shit with us.
What so you being an Eagles fan, I just wanted to ask you, since there's been a lot of controversy with like who's more to blame, the offensive coordinator, Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts. What went wrong with the season?
I'm conflicted. I seen him win it with a Frankenstein skeleton, the crew of a team. I seen him winning everything, and I've seen him fall short with all the components. I don't fucking know, bro. I seen him win a bowl with Nick Foles, backup quarter this, just a disastrous season. And win it all. I seen him with the Avengers and lose, and Thanos just smacked everybody like, get out of here. So,
and they come back, win it last year. Then this year they say he's a quarterback, but the quarterback just had MVP, Super Bowl MVP last year.
There's no better way I can explain it than what I explain. I've seen them win it with no shot in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Then I seen them lose it with every fucking equipment they can have to win it.
You ain't lying. It was the Avengers. It did feel like the Avengers last year, yo. Watching the Super Bowl last year I wasn't stressed at all when we blew the doors off the Chiefs.
I seen them win it when they was like, yo, this is the worst team in the league. How? Then I seen them lose it was like, yo, it's stacked up for them to go all the way. So, I don't know. I'm a bleed green to the day I die. I've got to live to see two Eagles championships, the 2016 season and the 2000 last year, so I'm good. I could go to...
Right. Top 5 Philly artists. Current.
R&B, just overall?
It's rappers. Let's do rappers.
Black Thought, Beanie Siegel, Meek Millie, Cassidy.
It's dope, you know.
I gotta put Uzi in there. I gotta put Uzi in there. Because he like the leader of this new generation. I wouldn't say a leader, but he's a spokesman. He's kind of like a figurehead for this new generation. So I gotta put
Philly,
put Uzi in there.
When you do top 5s, I feel like it's hard because you can like, what are we talking sometimes? Like, people ask me, and I'll be like, man, it depends, because if you want to do like DVD, you want to do like the legends. You know what I'm saying?
It's different overall because
tough.
Meek Mill started out as a DVD rapper, but he rose to prominence. I was a DVD rapper, rose to Cassidy DVD. So all of us was DVD rappers, with the exception of Beanie Siegel and Black Thought.
Yeah.
And my order is my order because of like, you got respected high elder statesmen of hip hop stating that Black Thought is the number one guy from Philly. This is not me. This is DJ Khaled, this person.
Like, Black Thought is different.
Black Thought. He's also on my album, so make sure you go check that out. Eness and Friends Part 2. I got a song on there called Back Home featuring Black Thought from the legendary Roots crew, featuring Typewriter, which is also a writer that, you know, helps me and helps the Roots, you know what I mean, create material over the years. Make sure you go check that out. Back Home Eness featuring Black Thought from the Roots. Eness
So
and Friends Part 2.
you just had the battle with Bonnie drop.
Mm-hmm.
What's a
Mind you,
dream
that
battle?
that was a one-rounder
One-rounder?
too. There was a one-rounder, yeah.
What's your dream battle? Like if you could say, damn, I need somebody before
I don't have no
done.
dream battle. Like the people that people wanted to see me battle, I kind of built a rapport with. I mean, money is the determining factor of all things.
Anybody in the industry that you would like? That you would like to go? Legends? Anybody?
I've kind of lost that venom to have picks or have. I want that guy. You. Nah, I'm done with that. It's like whoever they say. I'm like Cass. They got the money. The sticks is there. Travel, flight, hotel. Send me off. I go do my routine. Win, lose, or draw. Come home. I'm safe. Didn't nobody do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing. I like it that way.
So lately, there's been a whole thing that I don't know where it started from, but it's been like a little controversy with who would win in a battle. I don't know if you've seen it. It was Fab or Lloyd Banks.
Oh yeah,
There was a lot of people. I don't know. It just started surfacing crazy.
That's a hard one.
Who would you say that they like face to face?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm fans of both. My real name is Lloyd, so of course, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards more Fab, but
it's tough to say too, because Fab is witty.
Lloyd has the lyrical ability and the know-how to change the momentum of that. And I don't understand how exactly, but we know he has the know-how, and we know Fab is battle tested, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like to love to see it. I pay to see it actually. Even just a back and forth, I would devote some time into. Just them going back and forth, track for track, or freestyle for freestyle, but I don't know, I'm older, and it's just the putting one against the other, it's just old to me. Like I've lived the whole lifetime of
doing that.
The beef DVDs. I just don't want to see it. I just want niggas to make good music and collab and get a bag together, opposed to, yo, is he better than him or is he better? But that's what hip hop has been built on. The competition and the rivalries, and I guess. But I would love to see it, but I'm leaning towards more Fab because his consistency, and but I don't think Lloyd Banks will underperform at all.
Any battles you got coming up or anything we should be looking forward to?
I got one round against Shorty Clips, but like I said, it's like battle rap is in a weird space. I mean, outside of this Killer Countdown, I mean, it's a little $25,000 prize money at the top, but that was the only thing that was kind of giving me the energy to stay in it, because it's just so wrestling. Wrestling is just so WWE-ish now. It's just like, they done took the fun out of it, preparing and actually looking forward to a good battle, and it's just,
not the same.
It's just messy. And it doesn't go down to the skill set anymore. It goes down to how many cigarettes you asked for in any event before you battle, if you had money to buy a drink, who you had to hit the weed after, you pulled up in an Uber, it was an Uber XLT, you pulled up in this, you didn't have that. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Who had the better rounds?
Yeah. Top 5 battle rappers.
Mook, Lux, Arsenal, Cassidy.
Yeah, I respect that you always bring up Cass. Go ahead, give you a little more.
I bring up Cass because, you know why I bring? Because people say a lot of stuff about Cass. He's outdated, he sounds like he's stuck in it, but he's the most highest paid. And nobody garners the attention that he garners when he comes back to battle rap. A lot of people tap in to his energy when he battles. People that don't like battle rap. So I say his name because he still wields that power. He's still impactful on that level. So that's why I keep saying him.
So you said
nobody's been paid. Mook, Rex, nobody, any battle rapper that you ever heard of, past or present, hasn't been paid the money. Cassidy hasn't been paid the battle rap. None of us. And we will never will. We will all go to
That's
our
funny
grave.
because he be talking, when he talk, the face offs and all that, like
we will all go to our grave not being paid more than Cassidy. That's just it. Cass, Arsenal, Mook, Rex, Lux. That's about it.
Okay. So tell the people, man, what you got coming out, album, mixtapes, all that they can check for.
Definitely got the album out, Eness and Friends Part 2. You can go download that. I don't know if it's on Spotify. I'm so lost with that. I'm trying to restructure my whole shit. It's so many pages, so much music that came out over the years. I'm trying to get it to where I benefit off all the music and all the content that I've created over the past 20-something odd years. I got the mixtape with DJ Alamo, shout out to Jersey, DJ Alamo Takeover Files. That's a collective of unreleased tracks that I've had throughout the years also. Those are the two main projects. Of course, my freestyle series on social media, Instagram, Let Me Borrow This Beat, where I rap over other people's beats. That's been heating up. I'm been trying to launch that second volume for years now. Go pick up the volume 1 on that. Let Me Borrow This Beat volume 1. That's on streaming services. And just continue with the battle rap. I got my own cheesecake company now, Turn Lemons into Lemonade.
That's fire.
I make the cheesecake now, so make sure you go follow that on Instagram, Eness Cheesecake. That's ENESSCHEESECKE
And they will get it shipped out.
On Instagram. Yep, we do all pre-orders. So you can hit up that page and we'll get right to you. Got the merch popping, the Lou Gang merch, battles, music, more battles, more music, more merch, more cheesecake.
IG, I know you.
Oh, and I got the podcast, Talk Shop, Eness and Twine Talk Shop podcast.
Okay.
We had a lot of guests on there this past year. We want to start back up season 2 when the weather breaks.
See, you got a different IG handle?
Yeah, make sure you go follow my new IG handle. I was deactivated at 287K, which is a bad thing. I'm trying to get it back now. And just make sure y'all go on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all read the guidelines and all that properly, because they are snatching niggas' pages at a rapid pace. And I fell under that.
The IG's.
So make sure y'all follow me at my new page, my new adventures, at _215 Eness.
Well, there you go, my guy, the Loch Ness Monster. Before he leaves, we gonna go right into the Blitz segment. Got a few more questions for him. Let's see how he does, man, how he's able to answer some of these questions, man. There's a couple tough ones on there, so let's go.
Let's go.
It's the Blitz. It's the Blitz.
We are back. We're in the Blitz. Legendary Philly rapper, legendary battle rapper, the Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. We in the Blitz round. Let's go, all right?
We already know we in the Blitz, man. Let's get right into it, man. We talking Eagles.
Okay.
Nick Foles, Jalen Hurts, or McNabb?
McNabb.
Dr. J, Barkley, Embiid, or Iverson?
Ivy, CERN, Iverson.
Ring the bell at the Sixers game or run out the tunnel at the Link?
Run out the tunnel at the Link.
Philly boxer, Joe Frazier or B-Hop?
B. Hopkins.
I got one. Tough one. State property, major figures, or most wanted?
That is tough, right? Whew. Well, I'm gonna go with state property.
Okay.
State property.
Eve or Miss Jade?
Tough one too. Eve is born on the same day that I am, but I'm gonna go with Miss Jade.
Which battle had the bigger impact for your career? Jay Mills or Hollow Man?
Hollow Man definitely was thing of legend, both as of Jay Mills, but Jay Mills had way more notoriety, way more. Shouts out to both though, but
Both
Jay Mills,
classics,
yeah,
though,
Jay
for sure.
Mills.
Which group did Diddy believe in more? The band, Day 26, or Danity Kane?
Day 26.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Danity Kane. Danity Kane had 2 or 3 albums. We had one, and I think Day 26 had 1, maybe 2, but it wasn't the same energy around it when Danity Kane came out with their 2 albums.
Which battle rappers were tougher for you to go against, Jersey or New York?
Which battle rappers was toughy between New York and Jersey? I'm gonna go with New York every time. New York every time because they just they overpower everybody as far as
Crowd and all
influence.
that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, last one. For an artist, which is bigger, Flex dropping a bomb or Cosmic Kev dropping a street banger?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with both. You need Cosmic Kev, street banger, John, and you need Flex drop the bomb on your shit. Both.
Word. Well, you have it, man. That's the Blitz.
The Blitz.
You know what I'm saying? The Loch Ness Monster, Eness. Listen, man, the flow is timeless, bro. I've been following him for years, and feel like I said before, man, I feel like his flow's been getting better and better, man. So
Better
salute
with
the Nets,
time.
man. Appreciate you.